there, buenos dias, and welcome to my original YouTube channel here at Benidorm and beyond. I'm an English woman who's lived right here in this fantastic resort for well over 25 years, and I aim to bring you an original and fresh take on all there is to see, do and enjoy in and around Benidorm, so here we go. Today I'm taking you for a walk in the beautiful Spanish sunshine along a section of the Avenida del Mediterraneo. This long dual carriageway avenue stretches from Plaza de Hispanidad at the start of the Old Town all the way along to Avenida de Europa in the Rincon de Loix and is just over 1 kilometre long in total. Filled with bars, restaurants and most of all shops, it's a busy thoroughfare with plenty to see, so let's get started. We began today's video by the LED tower or Tecnoito that displays local events and advertisements, with the blue building of the 4-star Hotel Madeira Centro towering overhead. And then we carried along, passing an open-air exhibition entitled The Water That Powers Benidorm, which through its 15 panels highlights the main projects that have been undertaken in our city over the last half-century. As you'll see, there's also a handy taxi rank at this location, and with the halo lights overhead and the trees in blossom, it really is a lovely time of year to take a stroll along this avenue. We then come to the clothes store of international fashion brand Mango, where the address of these premises is incidentally Avenida del Mediterraneo 1, so we really are at the very start of the street. Next door is a small independent shop called Cuba, selling predominantly lingerie and nightwear, as well as floaty cover-ups for the beach, and this sits adjacent to the entrance to the residential apartment block of Edificio Frontal Mar. Next along we see the Blanc de Nil store, who specialise in top quality white cotton clothing which always looks very cool to wear and is produced by the French company whose name stands for White Nile, using Egyptian cotton. Moving on, we pass the well-sized site of Tiffanys Bar and Cafe, with its title of course inspired by the 1961 film starring Audrey Hepburn, and here you can sit al fresco in the sunshine or under their sheltered terrace awnings, or maybe take a seat inside where you are surprisingly met by 2 large glittering chandeliers on the ceiling for that touch of glamour whilst enjoying your coffee. They offer breakfast, snacks and drinks with lots of offers on display, including my favourite way to start the day, a tostada con tomate and café con leche at just €3.30, and it's a lovely spot to sit for a while and just watch the world go by. After passing the entrance to a private car parking area with green gates moving on, we then see a parade of shops slightly set back from the main street. These start with the Tabacos Mediterraneo, where you can buy stamps, cigarettes, tobacco and other smoking related items, and then we see an entrance to the private residential apartment block of Edificio Elite, whose apartments sit above these businesses and look straight out onto the boulevard, and along this section we'll also pass no less than 3 entrances to this block. Continuing on, we then see 2 closed units that were the Bohemian Vintage Clothes and Accessory Shop and the fast food takeaway of Mr. Chips respectively, with signage for local dentists above them who occupy the first floor of the building. Looking to our right, we see a large white structure which I always think looks a bit like a cage, but is in fact a huge advertising screen on the other side, and also a useful place to stand underneath to shade from the sun whilst waiting for one of the local Avanza buses. This stop is just one on from the central stop of Centro, which used to be the end of the line for many routes, but now lots of buses use this as the final destination to let people alight instead, before carrying on around the corner to pick up new passengers. Continuing on, we next pass the offices of Valverde and Arpino, who offer cosmetic and plastic surgery services, and then the hair salon of Figueras Estilistas, which abuts a small technology shop who can help with mobile phone accessories, sales and repairs. Next along, we walk by the women's fashion retailer of Diorel, and then the homeware store of Tramas, who sell a good selection of bedclothes, curtains and nightwear, as well as pillows, cushions and towels. This brings us to the chemists of Farmacio Mediterraneo on the corner, who boast they're open every day, and just for info, when I was filming this video at 1:30 in the afternoon, the temperature recorded on their neon sign was a very pleasant 21 degrees. We now cross the side street of Avenida Dr. Ortyorka, which to our right leads straight down to the beachfront, passing the brand new bar of the Tipsy Jockey, which as I'm publishing this vlog a few days after filming an info gathering may well be open now, as well as the Bodron Irish Bar and leading out to the Jolly Roger pub on the prom, whilst to our left it would lead us up to Food Street and Winners Bar, the Halfway House and the Lucky Shamrock. And then, after passing a bright yellow postbox, on the next corner we see a large double-fronted fashion clothes shop which sells the usual variety of beach towels, belts, caps and bags in a myriad of vibrant colours. Next along we pass a mini-mart stuffed to the brim with snacks, drinks, ice creams and slushes, as well as a few sunglasses and vapes as well. And then adjacent is a small tech shop offering electronic items as well as a selection of souvenirs too. Continuing on, we then see the Adela Serra shoes and accessories shop with some pretty boho tops and dresses on display, and then the Outlet City fashion store boasting some top designer garments, and then the estate agency offices of Gamma Inmobiliaria. Next along, we walk by the green gates to Edificio Cometa, followed by Sunrise Souvenirs, who, as well as selling the usual tourist tat, also offer a range of replica sports kits and band and TV programme themed t-shirts which can be personalised to your liking. Passing the entrance to the private apartment block of Edificio Las Olas, we then come to the large Danielo De Luca footwear store, who've been selling flip-flops, sandals, boots and trainers in this location for many years now, as well as charming polka dot flamenco style shoes for children to dress up in and be a señorita for the day. Next along is the Coliseo restaurant and pizzeria, who open daily from midday until midnight. And then we pass the apartment block of Edificio Marian and then the Caixa Caiosa Bank on the very corner. We now approach Avenida Emilio Romero, which if we followed it to our left would lead to the cheap drinks bar of Uncle Ped's Town, as well as the 4-star Servi Group Hotel Diplomatic, whilst in front of us we see the 4-star Medplaya Hotel of the Agir Springs. Built back in 1963, this benchmark hotel was given a brand new look and even slight tweak to its name in 2020, and now features an American-style diner on the ground floor, which anyone is welcome to visit, along with comfortable pink, white and green rooms for guests to stay in, and a fabulous rooftop pool and bar area with live DJ sets from its Sky Bar in the summer months. It's currently ranked 77th out of the 173 hotels listed in Benidorm on TripAdvisor, with a customer satisfaction rating of 3.8 out of 5, putting it in the very good category based on nearly 900 reviews. And if you wish to take a full look inside and out this well-located hotel, just search Benidorm and Beyond Agir Springs on YouTube to see when I visited and stayed for a night just last year. Moving onwards, we next pass the shoe shop of low-cost Zapateria, and this sits next to the National Lottery shop, which often has a long queue outside of people hoping to win a fortune. Next door is the popular Beer House Tavern and Grill, which has a lovely outside terrace along with a traditional feeling pub interior, where you can dine from their extensive menu or just enjoy a beer or cocktail, or maybe kick back and watch a live sports match on one of their many screens. Next along is the elegant boutique selling clothes, shoes and accessories, and then after the Optica optician store we see the lingerie shop of Intimi Secrets. Approaching the end of our walk now, directly in front of us we see a sign to Pepe's Bar, which sits to our left, and this Spanish Benidorm institution has been open for more than 40 years, opening nightly at 9 p.m. until gone 3 o'clock in the morning. Finally, we come to the 4-star superior Belroy complex, which consists of both a hotel and apartments, all within the same grounds. It has a boutique shop underneath, which is currently closed, along with the popular Café Paris on the corner, which overlooks the bottom of the Avenida de Europa. Built in 1972, it has an outdoor swimming pool as well as an indoor heated pool for the colder months, as well as its own on-site Japanese restaurant, Umai, and a recently renovated cocktail bar with an outside seating area called the Camarote Club. Situated in an ideal location for those wishing to enjoy both the pleasures of the old town as well as the more boisterous new town with its lively nightlife, the complex is currently rated 19th out of the 173 hotels listed in Benidorm on TripAdvisor, with a customer satisfaction rating of 4.2 out of 5, placing it in the good category based on over 1,400 reviews. This brings us to the roundabout and the bottom of the Europa Avenue, with the Levante beach only a few metres away to our right, and this is where we end today's vlog. I really hope that you've enjoyed this info-packed and sunny walk along this section of the Mediterranean Avenue with me, and if you have, then please join me again in the future for another stroll, as well as checking out some of my many other videos full of info, news bulletins and updates, and reviews on local hotels, cafes, bars, new businesses. Thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you out and about on Benidorm streets next time. Adios for now, amigos. Hope to catch you again, and see you later. Cheers!